Hey Wales, good morning. Happy Saturday. It's June the 7th. Let's recap the markets and go over Tesla for next week. And for those that don't know me though, I'm a full-time trader. I do these updates every single day. And to give you an idea in terms of how I'm doing so far for the month of June in terms of my trades, doing quite well, right? Up 4.8K USD, 85% win rate. This is not sustainable, guys, right? Typically, I'm at about a 56, 54% win rate. So I'm assuming, this month so far, it's not going to be sustainable like this. However, again, very solid start to the month, and hopefully I can keep up this momentum for the rest of the weeks ahead. So I've been taking some very A-plus setups here alongside the Discord group. And speaking about Discord, right, you can get all my entries, target, stop losses right here. For instance, these were winning trades across Rocket Lab on Friday. You get the exact entry points, you get the target, stop losses. This was the winning trade I took on AST Space Mobile, right? You get the exact entry points, targets, everything here that you need in order to make a lot of money. So I look forward to trading alongside you, alongside the rest of the members here. So the link is in the bio for you to join Discord. Okay, so with that said, let's jump into Tesla here. So coming into this week, guys, I do expect Tesla to ultimately finish off these 3s, 4s, and 5s to finish off an A wave, and then for a larger bounce for a B wave. And then we're going to have to let the markets decide whether or not it's going to put in one more leg lower to retest these lows for the C wave, wave 2, or if this was the low here, right? And we're going to be going up for this alternative path. Okay, now surprise, the low could be in already. We did tick a very technical level here at the 618. So if I take the swing lows to the swing highs here, you can see that Tesla did tick the 618 level, very technical, right? So obviously that could be a low in place. However, the reason why I think that we might get one more marginal low, and this is all just theory, guys, right? If you take a look on the left side, you see all this sort of double bottoms, triple bottoms that occurred in the past. And you also see this low here did not take out this low, right? So a lot of stop losses, a lot of people that long Tesla here, they're obviously going to put their stop losses right underneath those levels. And same thing here. There's a lot of stop losses here, guys. So what does that mean? Well, typically, when you see market structure, impulses towards the downside here, we'd like to see levels being taken out for liquidity. So if I'm a market maker and I know that there's a lot of stop losses right here, I'm going to try to stop them out by making a marginal new low, right? And ultimately go one more lower and then higher. That's exactly the move that I want to see. Now, that's all speculation. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But, I've seen it, hundreds of times. So let's see if that happens. But again, surprise, the low could be in and we're going to be going up. So ultimately, going to be very choppy here. Let's see what the markets decide. And again, the targets, if it does bounce here, I do see potential maybe 330, 325 for Tesla, and we'll have to see whether or not, again, we reject and come down, or if we can consolidate continuously higher and reach 395 to 438. Okay, so more time is needed, but ultimately just keep a lookout for a bounce within these areas and keep a lookout for this low to be taken out with all the stops here. And if that does happen, I think it is a buying opportunity to go higher. Okay. Now I also want to take a look at the ETF called XLY. So XLY is a consumer discretionary ETF where Amazon, Tesla, Nike, right, they're all in within this ETF here. Now you can see this does look like a wave 1, 2, 3, and then a complex correction. I see an ABC here for a flag and then higher. Okay. So this does look like a potential fourth wave, right? We might get another series here if it does put in sort of a triangle, something like this before higher, okay? So we'll just have to wait and see, but ultimately XLY did tick the 1-to-1 618 extension. So you're basically just taking the swing high down to swing lows, projecting out the swing highs. We're getting right into that zone. So it does look pretty good if I take the inverse fibs as well, right? Looking for one more wave higher. And this wave higher okay, would coincide with at least this wave here on Tesla. Okay, so everything sort of times out. Looks pretty decent to me in terms of what we're looking at for timing purposes. If I take a look at the S&P 500 as well, same thing, right? It's looking like it's trying to consolidate a little bit here on S&P 500. Possible third wave coming down for a blue 4, and then higher for a blue 5. So everything is sort of timing out. Looks pretty decent to me. We'll just have to get through sort of these levels here and see, what the market makers are trying to do. But I do believe if it does make a marginal new low, that should be a buy. You can have stop losses underneath this invalidation level as well, right, to see whether or not Tesla goes up. Now, once Tesla does reach, so if you're going to long the A wave here, once Tesla reaches 298, guys, okay, you want to raise your stop loss to your entry price so that if Tesla does do sort of a double correction or breaks these lows, you get out risk-free. This is what I call a risk-free trade. So you're long in the A. Once it reaches the 382 here at 298, you raise your stop loss to entry price, and then you're going to let the markets decide whether or not it keeps going up, or if it keeps going down, you're out at break even, so you're good to go, and then you're going to re-long here. So you're going to reload at that level. So that's how I'm going to be playing it. So again, if you guys want my actual entries, target, stop losses, everything that you need, come join Discord, guys, right? I trade Tesla every single day. I post about Tesla every single day here. You get all the Tesla channels, right? You get my forum in terms of all the trades that I'm taking. You can follow along exactly on all the trades I'm taking. So I look forward to seeing you here in Discord, and talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your Saturday.